Military propaganda has been around since war was invented by rich people back in 10 BC or whenever they invented the horse, but it never really succeeded as well as Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare did. Having just beat the first 2 Call of Duty games ever released, I was dying to laser some villages with 25mm cannons. Lucky for me, that's exactly what we get to do in this game. So today, I'm going to dive into my experience with Call of Duty 4 on veteran difficulty, quickly going through the main missions and then comparing the gunplay to previous Call of Duties. The story of Call of Duty 4 is a gritty and character-driven one, so it only makes sense that I focus on it more this time around. Okay, so a Russian ultra-nationalist named Imran Zakhaev seeks to restore Russia to its... Look, basically it's about terrorism. Unlike the first 2 Call of Duties, the campaign doesn't divide up into American, British, and Russian stories. However, each group is still involved, just in a more cohesive way. So we start off the game in the training grounds, where naturally I was roasted by my favorite British man, Captain Inflation.
Right. What the hell kind of name is Soap, eh? How'd a muppet like you pass selection?
Along with him, we also meet a new Brit named Gaz. They're both super British and soldier-like, so you know we're in for a good show. From this point, I basically spent 10 minutes making sure that I could beat the Infinity Ward best time. The game tried to recommend I play on hardened, but I'll be damned if I get to experience any joy during this playthrough.
Alright, I reckon I can ace this, now that I know the drill.
Go, go, go! Hit the target! Hit the target! Flashbang through the door! Position 4! Hit the target! Position 5, go! Hit the target! 6, go! Flashbang through the door! Hit the target!
Yes!
The first mission places you on this boat with British people, and immediately the pacing difference was apparent. I can't imagine starting with a silenced MP5 back in 2007, and some hunky British man starts whispering callouts into your ears.
Fan out. 3-meter spread.
Shit must have guaranteed a few million enlistments at least. You clear out the boat, find a nuke, then a bunch of helicopters blow up the boat because of terrorism. Then Captain Price hits you with... Funny enough, I had the exact same idea as soon as the fucking ship exploded, so good to know we're on the same page. You run as some funky ass physics shake up the boat and jump to a helicopter. Mission complete. Next up, we get to watch a president be assassinated in first person. Now, I don't want to say I'm a speedrunning god or anything, but I didn't die once in this, well, technically I died at the end, but you know what I'm saying. So you get blasted in the face, but we don't really care yet because we got to save our boy Nikolai. We make our way through an old Russian outpost, testing out the beautiful modern guns. Also taking advantage of the best quality grass you've ever seen. This mission was the first one to properly implement a bit of open worldedness. I particularly enjoyed this because it meant I could find ways to easily cheese enemies on the stupid ass difficulty. Something else I realized while playing is that this game actually has penetration. Now, pause. I'm not talking about the type you find in half of the new releases section on Steam. I actually mean object penetration.
God bless penetration. I was missing that in those other CODs.
Eventually, we find Nikolai and skedaddle. Now, remember when I mentioned the president being assassinated? We finally care about that because we're now American. God bless America. Before I tell you his name, I'll give you 5 seconds to guess it. Just think of the most basic soldier-like name you can for an American.
5, 4, 3.
Okay, it's Sergeant Paul Jackson. Now, you probably didn't get it right on, but I'm confident you were not shocked when you heard that name. As generic Soldier 1, you basically shoot shit in a destroyed city. I mean, that's about it story-wise. We're trying to hunt down the terrorists that killed the president, basically. I got stuck in this one room for maybe 15 minutes, and I was feeling that veteran fatigue.
Oh, fuck. You had last stand. Oh, I didn't. Oh, what the hell? Oh, I tried to run. Can't run from the US military, boy.
This section did, however, provide a weapon type I've been waiting for.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Shotguns. Unfortunately for this game, however, they are almost useless at times because if you're at the range for a shotgun to be used effectively, that means you're also at the range to be lasered effectively. So another stupid ass section later, and we're finally on to the next level. There's some more shooting, and then we got night vision, baby. Dude, I love night vision. Anytime I'm given the upper hand in a mission, I'm happy. Look at these stupid terrorists. Where's your night vision goes, little fella? Bye-bye. We used a rocket launcher to blow up tanks, wipe out some mortar crews like we're back in in World War II, then rendezvoused a tank with the one and only Lieutenant Vasquez. Totally butchered that, let's move on. While the Americans are f***ing around, we basically go back to the Brits and get hit with a goddamn missile. Oh. I actually realized here that this was the first crash to start that classic trope of being knocked unconscious without taking any real damage. Now, for the next bit, I just want to say, fuck this mission. May as well call it hide and seek. Literally all I did was hide, tap as many heads as I could, get hit down to 1 HP, and repeat. So I'll save us all the pain and just skip past all of this. The next mission is basically still a part of the last mission, but now we're experiencing it from the perspective of a gunship. So, was this just as irritating? Not at all. Dude, I loved this portion of the game. They really nailed that feeling you get when you're watching military live leak videos at 13 years old. The disconnect between the hundreds of soldiers you're killing, the lack of color and audio, the delay of the bullets and the missiles. It all works perfectly to not only hide the retro aesthetic, but to install into your mind that this is a simulated reality of what some people experience every day. In the next mission, you escort a tank and shoot some more terrorists. Yeah, moving on. Okay, all right. This mission is fucking tough. You start off firing this fucking grenade launcher from a helicopter, which took me a bit to adjust to on veteran, but eventually I figured it out. After this, you land a few times, all while you're basically being told that a nuke is about to detonate. I'll tell you now, I was shocked the nuke actually went off, killing not only all the soldiers we saved, but also Lieutenant Vasquez and the protagonist, Paul Jackson.
Oh, God. Oh! Oh!
Genuinely, I sat there for a second just taking it in. They show you this list of soldiers that are all KIA, further putting you in Paul Jackson's last moments where you're basically just staring at this nuclear mushroom. It's really left an empty feeling in my stomach and solidified in my mind that I just wanted to fucking murder these terrorists. For obvious reasons, we're back playing the Brits. Unfortunately, however, the next mission did slow the pacing a tiny bit as we went from this epic gunfight with helicopters, nukes, grenade launchers to some bullshit. Now we're playing the clearing buildings and dying over and over mission. Lucky for me, I did develop a new strategy.
I'm the Bay Harbor Bunny. Who wants some, eh? You want some? Oh. This thin sheet metal better protect me from every bullet.
Finally, we find the guy we've been hunting this whole time in a hut.
What the fuck happened to this guy?
Captain Crunch smacks the shit out of him until we find out who the real enemy is.
Oh.
Who was that, sir?
I've had a lot of rave about this next mission, which actually takes place 15 years in the past. It's called All Ghillied Up. You play Lieutenant Price, as his then captain, Macmillan, leads a stealth op through Chernobyl, hunting down terrorists who basically want to make a quick buck stealing fuel rods. It's definitely one of the more gripping levels, especially when you're hiding in this grass as tanks and soldiers just casually stroll past you.
Jesus, that music kicked in. Oh, whoops. Oh, there's a tank. I'm scared. Macmillan, I'm scared.
You then make your way to an apartment complex, which leads us to the next mission. 1 shot, 1 kill. Knowing me, of course, I had to fuck up the whole purpose of this mission by taking 2 shots with no kill. I missed the first shot and then got hit with some Scottish fury.
Are you daft?
Before finally hitting the scripted shot, which proceeds to blow Zakai's fucking arm off. Jesus Christ. Now, we make it to the most bullshit portion of the game. Macmillan takes a helicopter to the knee, so now we're gonna carry his ass to this fucking carnival playground hybrid, where if you're on veteran, you're gonna have a bad time.
Dude. Oh. Oh my god. No fucking way. I'm coming, Macmillan. I'm coming. Oh, I'm cooked. Why this? What the hell? What? Does my team want to help out? Why do we just get swarmed? Oh, come on, man. Just, what is that?
That is, until you figure out you can just sit in this one corner and basically cheese it for 6 minutes.
I'm not even shooting the choppers, I'm just hiding.
30 minutes later, and finally I get Mac and Cheese to safety. So now we're back in current times. The team is holding their own in this shit old town. You get pushed all the way back to the shed where you killed the terrorist in, and then they tell you actually have to run all the way back to where you started from. So in other words, this whole mission is just filler. Was it fun?
Ah. What am I fucking meant to do here? Seriously, this is fucked. What? What? I actually don't know what to do here. Alright, alright, alright. Finally, a little bit of progress. No, 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 no. Chill. No, 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 chill! Oh, this fucks. I hate when missions do this. Oh, why don't you just run through the entire map again for no reason?
Well, let's just say I was extremely happy when I finally finished it.
Go, go, go! Let me on. McDonald's. Bye-bye.
The next mission, Sins of the Father, sees us trying to capture Zakai's shithole son. We finally recruit another member to the team as well, Sergeant Griggs.
Man, you look like a clown in that outfit. Good thing you're up here, because you look nothing like a Russian.
Now, do we actually succeed in capturing the son?
No, we can't risk it. Hold your fire. Don't take his weapon and restrain him.
Oh!
Yeah. So now it's the end game. The next 3 missions combine American, British, and Russian forces as they make their way into a Russian nuclear silo.
The Americans! Oh, fuck.
Nothing particularly new or interesting happens in these missions. It's basically just run and gun or on veteran, hide and die until we stop this facility from launching a bunch of missiles at America.
Dude, the flinching, man. The flinching. What? What? I definitely threw a flashbang then. Come on. Alright, no more funny business. Get out there, Bryce. Shotgun time. Shotgun time.
It's a bit cliche, but maybe back in 2007 it was fresh, so I'll just try and think of that. Obviously, we succeed, and then it's final mission time. Game over starts as the boys try and escape Zakai's forces, which doesn't really work.
Oh. Oh! Give me the pistol! Oh! Wait for me!
At first, I tried just butt rushing this truck. I don't know why, but yeah, didn't really work.
Oh! Oh! Why would you move?
Once I remembered I was playing on veteran difficulty, I decided to sit back as Gaz basically shit talks American forces who refuse to turn up. Lucky for us, the Russians are the goats and offer a ride in 3 minutes. Turns out that isn't actually long enough though.
Oh shit. Oh no, he's dead. He's gonna die, I'm calling it. This is death cinematic type shit. Oh!
Griggs gets f***ing domed, and then the day 1 Gaz gets a little personal touch.
No, Gaz! You're no!
F*** you for making me care about the soldiers. Now you got me feeling things? What the hell is this shit? Luckily, you remember it's always faster to switch to your sidearm, and you get to blow Zakai's face off.
Oh! Oh! Good night, girl! Oh!
And end credits. A bit of an abrupt ending, but damn, what a story. I feel like I've forgotten how a usual Call of Duty campaign plays out, so I was kind of shocked at the depth this campaign displayed in comparison to the first 2 games. On top of this, there was actually a bonus solo mission called Mile High Club, which, of course, I had to beat on veteran.
Mile High Club? What? Okay, we're not done? Wait, what the hell is Mile High Club? I swear there's like... I played that in Modern Warfare 3. Oh. What? Just no reloading. Just change. Just pick up weapons, I reckon. Come on! Oh, I did it! Oh! Oh my god. I did it.
Overall, this was the most enjoyable Call of Duty so far. I mean, is that really a surprise? The characters are better, the quality is better, the story is better, but you can guess all that. So let's talk about the gunplay. I mean, where do we start? We finally have weapons that are up to date, shotguns, light machine guns, semi-automatic snipers. We also get to introduce a variety of SMGs and assault rifles that just really meet the standard you could want from a gun. The sound design is just sex. The reloading is clean with nice clicks and slaps.
Desert Eagle. Yes, please. There we go.
The sniping feels amazing. Personally, I've always loved M4 varieties in any game, so having it as one of the main weapons in the campaign just really enhanced the experience for me. There's that added element of penetration that I mentioned before, which just allows for extremely satisfying moments.
Why don't you save yourself the trouble and simply answer my questions? Looks like this is the place.
I think I got him. Yeah, I got the dude. I can't believe that.
We also now have a much larger variety of grenades. We have claymores, throwable C4,
Oh boy.
flashbangs. Oh, these flashbangs, man. You pop a concussion, peek the corner, and you just see this room filled with dazed idiots. So, Call of Duty 4. Did you grow up playing this game? If you did, consider subscribing. If you didn't, consider subscribing. Also, maybe like the video. It really helps me out here. Next up, I'm going to try Modern Warfare 2, which I've also never played before, so get ready for that. Oh, yeah. Flashbang.